seen the white suit, we've seen the yellow suit, now the green suit. This guy has money for years.
They need to be in the cleaner, man. And if you're gonna be very scrappy, very rough like that, your suit needs to be washed. We're gonna go to Hollow Bastion for game number 1, iStudying versus Lapis, who's gonna end up in 4th place and who is gonna advance into the top 3. We already are so close to the last matches of the evening, but now Lapis versus iStudying is going to be, it seems to be an extreme scrap fest.
Yeah, so far it has indeed been very scrappy. The up tilt will intercept Lapis's landing, so that leads to a quick up smash by iStudying, which will further extend his lead. Back air now, trying to go for the forward tilt. Not really getting anything, so dash attack it is. And now iStudying going for one of his shuriken ledge traps, but Lapis just dodging it like it's nothing.
True. Lapis still in a bit of a bad percentage situation. Gets to read in on the edge downwards into the platform, and the down smash is going to secure the first stock. Great stuff by iStudying here, getting the first stock done. Now Lapis looking for those uppers into the shoryuken, but not finding anything off of that. Just some damage for iStudying. Nothing to worry about, honestly.
Yeah. iStudying just continues his barrage of moves. Landing with aerial seems to be very difficult for Lapis to really get an opening. The back air, just first hit connecting, will not amount to much. So Lapis just trying to find one of those scraps again, as he was so successful with against Ramses. But iStudying seems to be just playing it very slowly, very controlled.
Okay, good recovery by iStudying. Both players at equal percentage, but iStudying up an entire stock now. Wants to get the forward tilt to get Lapis out of there. Of course, Ken with the kind of perceptible recovery, especially with hydro pumps. Let's not forget that, because if he tries to go to the back of the stage, he is going to get sniped out there. But the backer going to go through the focus stack. Of course, multi-hits being very strong against that move.
Yeah, and I love what you said about the hydro pump, because that was the reason that Lapis lost the previous set eventually. Good SCI by iStudying, but does get hit by the shoryuken. Of course, Greninja loves to jump a lot with his great jumps, but that does leave you susceptible to things like the shoryuken from Lapis.
Great dash attack to cover the neutral get up from Lapis there. No reaction or no interruption of that Tatsumaki there. It's going to save the return to the ledge, but getting off the ledge is going to be your second task here, and iStudying is going to make that extremely difficult. Gets the downer in, continues his advantage state, and iStudying is completely off the hook, gets the upper there, and a great first game by iStudying with the 2 stock. It's going to set the tone for this set, honestly.
Honestly, were we even watching Greninja? That seemed like some kind of Palutena string, like 3 up airs in a row. We'll take that first stock, we'll take the first set. Game.
The first game.
I'm sorry. I was just.
It's gonna take the first game.
I leaked the script. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
This is awkward. All right, no, just kidding. We're going to go to the second game here. Small battlefield is going to be the choice. Just a little bit of a different platform environment. Let's see what kind of change that brings for Lapis.
Now, what helps in this particular stage layout is usually, like, if you are on the middle platform, it's very hard for Lapis to get something going, because he kind of needs to advance from the corner into center stage to get these up air combos in, or get these neutral air combos in. The Terry, actually, the man with the hat, it still can actually. You just put on a hat, different suit as well, is going to be coming into small battlefield, but the same thing still applies on small battlefield. You kind of need, or on Hollow Bastion, you need to advance from the corner if you have these horizontal combos, and it kind of puts you in the corner against iStudying. With small battlefield, you could stay in the middle and get your corners onto the platform, or get your combos onto the platform. But of course, Terry is a bit slower in the frame data department. It's going to get run over by Greninja a bit easier. But then again, the combos from iStudying are going to be very damaging, and once the 100% mark has been reached, Greninja needs to watch out for his life.
Yeah, one other player in the Netherlands we see play Terry a lot is Patrino. So Patrino and iStudying do have some experience against one another, and what usually happens is that iStudying does have some trouble getting the KO. So in this situation, having to go online is actually very scary for iStudying. There is the Buster Wolf, and that's going to be stock number 1. Lapis definitely getting off better in this first game, first stock.
Yeah, usually the kill confirm you have below 100% is a down tilt up smash for Greninja. But if you whiff that, especially against a character with an amazing down tilt as well, like Terry, it's going to be very hard. But that forwards air, not going to be DI'd amazingly, but still the KO is in the bag for iStudying. Actually, dash attacking that power thing, that's how dumb that dash attack is. Being able to recover, to intercept that is an amazing thing to have.
Can't believe that grab connected, but yeah, that just did. Okay, trying to throw out some power gazers. Once again, the dash attack coming out to beat the power dunk after the hitbox has gone. But Terry now, or Lapis, with trying to set up a ledge trap, but iStudying escapes rather easily. But the grab will once again put Lapis in, or put iStudying in a difficult situation.
Okay, gets it down throws, not going to be in the end of the world, 112%. Only raw attacks are going to be the point, or jab power dunk at the ledge, but then again, he needs to catch it, gets the raw dash attack, catches iStudying's landing, and now the first stock, or the last stock for iStudying is in the mix. Lapis still sitting at 92, almost getting to go in hand, and then it's going to get completely out of control. iStudying choosing to go for the water shurikens. Maybe the chip damage is allowing Lapis to get into that territory. Oh, double up air into the up B, barely not going to be the KO, but iStudying looking like he is in a lot of trouble.
Beautiful.
The go move is actually being gone. Instantly, great conversion there for iStudying.
I love that down air into the nair, into the whatever it was to finish the stock.
Forward
air, yeah, thank you. Great stuff by iStudying. Now throwing out the water shurikens, trying to regain some control. Where most of this game, Lapis has been the one in the driver's seat. iStudying now wants to return to his usual game plan of not getting hit at all.
Going to try and get into that corner slowly but surely. That chip damage being a very big part of it now, it seems. Does not want any big interactions with Terry up close. Jab power dunk is not going to do it, actually. I didn't expect that, but still very strong move. It was fresh, though. It was a fresh power dunk, so that is going to be a very strong move, making it a 1-1.
Yeah, and Lapis just changing it up with the Terry. I really like his choice there, figuring out that the Ken will not cut it for this game. So I'm just going to switch up to Terry for game number 2. Make iStudying figure this out, and maybe we'll be seeing the Ken again in game 3, or we might actually stick with the Terry. The Terry looked good.
The thing about Terry that really helps is that Terry is a lot more scrappy. Like, Ken wants to engage, like pick his engages carefully and then get the most out of it. Terry wants to scrap all of the time. He has these very small conversions usually. It's like jab into a special move, or a back B into an up B, or an up air and an up B. It's these small conversions that you constantly want to get as Terry, and that allows you to scrap a lot with your Greninja, and that's kind of the thing where you can struggle usually with the out of shield department as well. Being so close in your opponent's face can get a lot, can get into your head. And we are going to go to Carlos' big stage here, and again, especially on the ledge for Greninja, it's going to allow him to stall a little bit longer, allow him to recover a little bit more slowly. Yeah,
Carlos is definitely one of iStudying's favorite stages. I talked about this with him a long time ago, getting the jab reset here, which eventually leads to the up smash, good damage on that Greninja. Most importantly, the go is now finally online, will not get stuck without it triggering. Scary situation here. iStudying needs to make it back, does so successfully using the jump. Water shurikens just coming out. Carlos a very campy, or can allow for some camping, so that's why iStudying likes it a lot, and also very flat. So it's going to be hard for Lapis to get in range sometimes.
Gets the invincible power dunk, great tech from iStudying. They're surviving that encounter, but the jump in forward is going to be intercepted, or is actually going to whiff and getting punished by the power dunk. Oh, the power geyser. Now the backer is almost going to secure the stock for Lapis, but the first stock, if the match, is going to go to iStudying, but no, going to take one of his own.
Yeah, that dash attack definitely being Lapis' best friend at taking stocks when go is not aligned. That dash attack is such a strong move. Just Terry tackling you to the outer space, it feels like. Up air coming out here from iStudying, trying to extend the combo using the platforms on Carlos, does so successfully. But it's Lapis eventually who finds the jabs and the power dunk to attack on a quick 40%. Make that 50. Make that 60 even.
It's actually going to continue that, and that's kind of the danger of getting hit by one of those jabs. It is safe on Greninja's shield as well, so he can't really do anything out of it except jump, but jump is going to get caught by the jab as well, so you kind of have to respect it and see what Lapis is going to do. Tries to go for the down tilt into the up smash, not going to be the case. Go is online for Lapis, now recovers back to the stage. Big shuriken coming through, not going to get hit by that, but the grab is going to be the case. No up B from iStudying to intercept that. Lapis again at the ledge, getting cornered, but now it's going to be iStudying getting cornered. Gets the read on the jump at the down air. He's not going to get the stock going.
I think the jumps from ledge from iStudying are a little bit ballsy. Does get the forward throw here. And the water shuriken will intercept Terry's recovery. So this was just an easy cleanup for iStudying. But I gotta say, these jumps from iStudying from the ledge are gonna get punished by a power gazer sooner or later. Yeah, and I hope it's later.
The thing is, you kind of have to anticipate that, you know?
Right,
it's like it's good, but it's pretty slow to come out. So you have to intercept, especially against a character like Greninja, whose jump probably goes just a little bit above the hitboxes of power guys, so you have to be quick about it. Now iStudying at the ledge, 127%. We've seen the dash attacks from Lapis come through. He is looking for these grounded up Bs, out of the jab. It's not going to be the confirm this time. iStudying slipping through, 76% of the ledge, gets the backer in, another edge guard attempt, gets the backer onto the power dunk, and this is looking like the stock for Lapis, a second backer, no double jump this time. Oh, but the power dunk almost reversing that, and it's now iStudying at the ledge, great recovery there to just not hang on it and get back to stage safely.
Yeah, and iStudying has no business interacting here with Lapis. Does so, and he immediately gets kicked in his face, but should just take it slow. There was the stalling you were talking about earlier, Dagobert, on the ledge, does eventually give Lapis the stock. And the goal is online, so this game is far from over. Let's see what iStudying has to say about it. As he extends his advantage state, down tilt to forward there is going to secure the stock. So, JV2 coming out in game number 3. And what's Lapis' game plan going to be? Is it going to be the Ken again? Is it going to be the Terry? Is iStudying just going to go say, okay, whatever you pick, I'm fine with it?
The Terry looked a lot better, again, with these scrappy situations, just forcing iStudying to he can't just run away, because of course Terry's dash speed is pretty good, the jump power dunk is pretty safe on shield, you have to interact with that, so you are constantly running around if you want to camp. So I think the Terry is still going to be the case. It looks very close every time that it's going to be played. I think the main part is that Kalos is just a very big stage, very high ceiling as well.
We're going to a big stage again because Town and City is going to be the choice. Also a very high ceiling, if I believe so correctly.
Yes,
but Kalos, of course, has those weird layout. Has a very weird layout, and Town and City. Well, Town City has that layout as well.
Don't forget dash attack on Buster Wolf on this stage. It's
absurd
how early that kills. Like Terry's kill moves are mostly horizontally, so Town and City is a pretty great stage to get those KOs early. It is going to be a good stage for iStudying to run away for as well with these platforms to assist him into staying there. Terry has to double jump at that point, but the power or the go moves on the ledge or the power dunk are going to be very dangerous for iStudying here.
Yeah, thank you for pointing it out, of course. These platforms being very close by, scary for iStudying. But iStudying will just use the platforms right now to just wait around. Maybe wait for better circumstances. Does get spiked here, but such early percents doesn't really amount to anything.
Yeah, and the power guys, you kind of have to whiff punish that. On shield, it's plus on that point after you do a jump. And you saw iStudying do that earlier with the dash attack. Of course, Greninja, as said it earlier, is one of the best whiff punish characters in this game, but you have to be in position to do that. Lapis again looking for the scrappy situations, down tilt into the burn knuckle, gonna send him to the ledge. Reads the jump again. You said it earlier with the jumps from the ledge, and now the aerial power wave is gonna kill iStudying off the ledge there. And now again, Lapis continuing this assault on iStudying at the platform there. It's not going to result in anything, but this insane amount of hitbox being thrown out by Lapis is going to make iStudying very careful in his move choices.
I love how earlier you pointed out that Town and City, these KOs can happen very early, and immediately we see that both these players are able to secure their KOs, or at least it seemed like it, but Lapis slipped through, and now iStudying has to face off against a very, very angry Terry.
and 20%
Oh,
power.
he tried.
Yeah, he tried to power gazer, but it went the wrong way. And it is going to get KO'd by the forward there. 61% on iStudying here is not too shabby. Still allows him to get hit or escape with one more kill confirm. But at the ledge, you need to be careful. 102% gets the burn knuckle in, but it is not the strong or the strong version there. Survives it 120%. Now we're going to get in a bit of trouble because dash attack at the ledge is going to be the KO. Power dunk on the ledge is going to be the KO. iStudying still hasn't found an answer for the stock. Great jab into the empowered up B. It is going to be charged, and it is going to be Lapis with an entire stock ahead.
Yeah, Lapis is not ready to blow this candle out just yet, but iStudying finds the jab lock, finds the back air. Another great down tilt.
Actually, a great assault here from iStudying as well. Keeps on adding pressure, is going to be adding a lot of damage. Still no go moves for Lapis online. Has a bit of a moment to catch him out. Gets the up smash. Go is now online for Lapis. Needs to watch out at the ledge. iStudying needs to find his KO early. Gets the dash attack. No forward air. And Lapis living to tell the tale. Needs to find a KO option soon because iStudying is not going to let him live with these KO options for that long. Gets the backer 2 into the down smash to secure the kill of Lapis there.
Yeah, so now Lapis needs to secure this KO, tries to go for it with the down airs, doesn't quite get it. Forward smash is also not gonna connect. And we are looking for what iStudying can do here. Up tilt is not gonna do it. Of course, the high ceiling coming into play. And now it is Lapis still only on 25%, so seems relatively safe. But if iStudying can start an advantage state, this could be very scary. Look at this edge guard. This could be it.
Good. Does have still the double jump. Gets the counter and gets the spike version. Oh, and the recovery is actually going to save him. Despite that falling speed of Greninja, still surviving that to the bitter end. And that means that iStudying takes the second set as well. Double eliminating Lapis, this time with a 3-1 victory.
Wow, and that edge guard at the end just seals it so nicely and puts such a nice end to Lapis' incredible run. iStudying, of course, advancing to the top 3, but Lapis top 4 with an amazing run has really outshone himself in this. Is that even a word?
I don't think it is.
Okay, but he did outshone himself, so outshine himself? I don't know.
He just played well.
He played, thank you. You have a very good way
I
of
am
words.
very good word, caveman, yes.
Why use difficult words if easy words do trick?
I mean, it does, actually. That's like the one, that's the rule, man. Just take it easy. All right, top 3.
Top 3, so which 3 players do we have here? Right now, we're having the losers finals, getting ready to be set up here on the stream setup, and it's going to be the player you just saw win over Lapis, iStudying, and our cloud enthusiast and finishing blow specialist, Azrael.
He tried only one finishing touch, though. Only one finishing touch against Super Semi in this topic.
He did.
A bit disappointing. Has to make up for that.
He has definitely been charging them up. Just saving them. People will not be expecting it now. Normally people are like, okay, Azrael, you've been trying this finishing touch nonsense for the past 3 games, you know. Just give it up. And now he's saying, okay, he just posted a tweet like, I'm not going to use finishing touch this tournament. And then suddenly,
he lied.
Bam.
He lied.
Finishing touches you on 0.
I'm disappointed. He lied. He used it. Don't trust him.
You know, what better way to start a set to just charge up your limit to full, right? Don't get hit ever, and just finishing touch him on 0. And nothing happens.
It's a statement. It's just a statement
right,
you're going to make.
Or you kill him with the wind box.
I
want to see that.
It could be, but it's very specific. All right, we are going to see more cloud action. The Joker is back in the pocket this time. It is going to be for your top 3, for your 3rd place finisher. It's going to be iStudying versus Azrael. Winner gets to face Super Semi in the grand finals. A loser has to do with a 3rd place. Who is it gonna be? Limit is gonna be charged. And okay, I don't know why iStudying waited that long.
Finishing touch him.
I think
no. Okay. No. That's.
It's gone though.
It is gone. So iStudying immediately setting off a great edge guard, and yeah, that's your first stock gone, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So iStudying off to a great start. Azrael trailing behind already. Bit of a weird start to this game, but I still like what I'm seeing.
I mean, yeah, it is a way to start, but maybe it's just like a patience test. I'm not completely certain. Also, iStudying has fallen out of a beat twice already. That's Slippery Frog being so hard to keep in some hits. Now tries to get the side B2 into a conversion, doesn't get anything out of it. iStudying still looking pretty strong. Hasn't touched Azrael this stock though. Needs to make change in that. Gets the neutral in, but no big follow-up coming through there. And Azrael's just trying to regain position, regain some control in this match. Again, the edge guarding of iStudying. No double jump. Gets the side B in, and it's going to be a great second stock by iStudying as well. One conversion is all he needed to get that stock going, but a great forward by Azrael is going to take one stock back.
And these two players just don't want to touch the ground. It's been edge guards after edge guards for iStudying, and just now Azrael finding the forward there to get the spike, showing some life in this game, but he's off stage again. Could this end up in more? No, it will not, as Azrael finds his way back to the platform safely.
Okay, now again, this is a dangerous position. Azrael has gotten killed twice for going off stage at the hands of iStudying. So that means that one mistake could be the end of it. Another up B being missed, another up B being shielded this time. iStudying playing so well on Cloud. Yeah. That is going to be a double jump still. Oh, wants to go for the recovery high, gets back to the stage, but gets flung out of there instantly again. That should be the stock. No, actually bumping into him.
Yeah, a bit weird there, but iStudying or Azrael will take it. So now back air on gets parried. Just both players trying to find their hits. Azrael eventually finds it with the dash attack. Back air. And the forward air. Azrael tacking on some extra percent. There was the finishing touch he was looking for. Didn't quite connect. So iStudying